Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a collective fragrance haul, all the fragrances that I have purchased, received, been gifted since the beginning of this year. So let me start with a couple of samples that I actually picked up from Twisted Lily. So I picked up the L Anniversary fragrance. I have sniffed it, but I haven't tried it yet, and it seems nice, really fruity, sweet type of fragrance, and the bottle is gorgeous. So I'm actually really hoping I like the fragrance because I would love to have that bottle in my collection. But time will tell. I'll test it out. The next one I got is Amouage Guidance Extrait. Because I love the original one so much, and so I wanted to try out the Extrait one. I have sampled it on my hand. I need to really give it a full wear to have my full thoughts on it, but so far I think I like the original one better. But if you did find the original one maybe too much, too complex, too many types of weird notes for you, that one does seem to be a kind of cleaner, more pure version of just those really nice, beautiful rose and fruit notes. But again, I'm not sure. I haven't really tested it out too much. And the last sample from Twisted Lily is from House of Beau, and I got the Oro Verde sample. And this one I have, again, just sampled on my wrist real quick. I want to give it full wears, but this one might be love at first sniff. I spritzed it on a tester, loved it. Spritzed it on my skin, loved it. I do need to really give it a full wear and see. But I was kind of looking for a fragrance to replace the Balenciaga Flor Botanica because that's been discontinued. And that might be it. And I really like that watermelon note, but I'll have more thoughts, once I've really tested it out. The next one I have is this little travel from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Joseph 48. This came as a free gift with an Ulta order I placed, and I was really excited. I'd forgotten there was a new one, and especially when I saw that it featured guava and pink musk, I was like, yes, give it to me. I'm going to love it. I spritzed it on my skin, and immediately was like, no, I don't like that. What is that note? It's not that it smelled bad, but I did not like it at all. Coconut. And maybe that's why I never purchased it, because I saw that there was coconut somewhere and dismissed it. So I do not like the way that opens on my skin. That coconut note is prominent. I don't like the way coconut smells on my skin. I do not like it in fragrances. There's only one or two fragrances I've smelled, and the coconut was like, it added something that I really liked. I will say once it kind of dried down on the skin, it wasn't as bad. I'll sample it out again maybe, but I probably will pass this on to like my boyfriend's niece or something, see if she wants it, because it smells really nice, but I can't stop picking up that coconut note in there, and it really bothers me, which is unfortunate because I've been looking for a tropical guava type fragrance. I'm excited to try the new one from Ellis Brooklyn. I'm hoping I don't pick up any coconut vibes from that. The next one I'm going to talk about is actually scented lotion. This is from Fenty Beauty, and this was sent to me from Influencer to review a while ago. This is not something I would have ever picked up on my own. I have smelled the Fenty perfume. It smells nice, but it didn't excite me enough to want to purchase the bottle of the perfume. So when the lotion came out, also was not interested. I love the Fenty body cream. That is right now usually the only body lotion that I'll use. I've tried the body milk, and that one is not for me. I think because of the texture. Maybe if you have skin that's not as dry as mine, it's better for you. But I like the butter drop one. I love that. I've gone through so many tubs. So when I was asked if I wanted to receive this to review, I thought, okay, why not? I don't mind the way the perfume smells, and I know I love the body cream. The formula is fantastic. It feels so good on the skin. So it comes with this spatula inside, and then the body cream in here. And let me tell you, this has changed my mind on the perfume. It smells so good. If you hate the perfume, you're probably not going to like the body lotion. If you thought the perfume was nice, but not necessarily anything you had to have, but you love the body cream, this is a good combo because you get that fragrance, but it's softer. But yeah, it's like this beautiful florals. Like there's a rose, maybe magnolia. There's musk. It's gorgeous. It smells so good. It feels so good on the skin. Most of this has been actually been used by my boyfriend. He tried it on. I was like, I don't think you're gonna like that. It smells pretty feminine. And while he thinks every fragrance is unisex, he usually tends to lean more towards the masculine fragrances. But he felt it on his skin and he liked the way it smelled, so he reaches for this when he's around. Gosh, it smells so good. And so it actually has made me want to try out the perfume. I might get, maybe I'll get a little travel vial during the sale, see how I like it. Because again, I feel from what I remember that the perfume was definitely more potent. And I like this lotion because once it settles into your skin, you get this really soft floral musk vibe. And it doesn't feel like you've really overspritzed perfume on yourself. So I really, really like that. So glad and grateful that I got it sent to me. So if you've been curious about it, the Sephora sale is coming up, so you can save some money, or you can wait till the next time Fenty has a sale and save even more money there. But I actually really enjoy that. The next thing I got was this Philosophy fragrance. It's called Radiant Grace Intense. Go ahead and open this up. I really like the bottle. I didn't think I would because it's so simplistic, but it's actually a very nice bottle. This is my first real experience with the Philosophy fragrance line. I've just never been particularly interested, so they sent this to me to try. And it's okay. It's not my scent profile. And I think it's because it's like a raspberry vanilla fragrance. And I'm really picky about vanillas. And raspberry is not a note I've had too much success with in too many fragrances. The ones I've tried, the fragrances overall kind of had a synthetic vibe. So raspberry is fine, but it's just not a note that I'm like get super stoked about. So I will say this does smell intense. It was very strong, very bold. It does settle down on the skin. I got good projection, really good projection, good wear from this fragrance. So if you like this brand and you like the scent profile, I do recommend it. This is not something I would repurchase on my own, I don't think. I do need to wear it a couple more times and see, but I just don't think that's like my scent profile for me. But I was glad to try it. And it's not a bad scent at all, especially for the price. It was more affordable. Let's do this one. The next one I was sent is the new Libre L'eau Nue. I think that's how you pronounce it, by YSL. So this is the 50 ml bottle, and this is the new alcohol-free version. So it comes in this solid white bottle, but it still has the same gold decal on it. And I have worn this once, and it does have that Libre in DNA in it. So if you're looking for an alcohol-free version of this fragrance, I do recommend it. It was a softer wear. I got decent performance. Again, I've only worn this once, so I don't have full thoughts on it. But if you like that scent profile, if you like this line, if you are looking for an alcohol-free version, I recommend getting your hands on a sample, going into the stores, trying it on your skin. This is not something I would purchase on my own. This is not something I think I would repurchase. The Intense Flanker is my favorite from all the ones that I've tried so far. So maybe if this was the Intense alcohol-free, I'd like it more. But it's pretty, and I will wear it. Maybe I'll put it on my train next month and really get to know it better. But I was really grateful to have it sent over so I could try it. And I do think the fact that it's alcohol-free did give it a softer wear on the skin. So maybe it'll be good like year-round for that too, because it won't be too harsh in the summer, but I'm not sure yet. Next one I was sent was Viva La Juicy from Juicy Couture. I actually put this on my April perfume tray. This is not a fragrance I would have purchased on my own, I don't think. I was curious about it years ago, got a little travel, it arrived broken, so I returned it, and I was never interested in picking it up again. But let me go ahead and take it out of the box. So here it is. This is the 50 ml size. The bottle is doing a lot. I do think it's fun. I do think it's a little gaudy. It's all of those things, and I don't think that's a good or a bad thing. I think it depends on your personal preference, but the bottle does not feel cheap. The cap is the plastic part. That part feels plasticky, but the bottle itself is nice and solid and heavy. And I have to say, so far, I really like it. The scent is pretty. It's fresher than I would have anticipated. I thought it was going to be cloyingly sweet. It's not. There's a freshness to it. While I have to test it out and wear it and kind of see how it goes more, I will say that the projection is not great after the first hour or so, but the longevity was there because I wore it for a full work day and could still smell it on my skin. It was more of a skin scent, but it was there. So I can't fault the longevity. The projection could be better, but this is on my tray for April. I'll test it out more, but so far, I mean, I like it. I don't know if I'd repurchase it yet. I have to get to know it better, but I'm really glad I opted in to get that sent to me to test it out. Another one I was sent was Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. This is the 100 ml bottle. And again, the bottles are very unique to this line, but they're fun if you like that. So this one has that same type of DNA, but there's a caramel note that's added, maybe some other notes. And to my nose, that caramel note kind of comes off as butterscotch candy. If you're old enough, you'll remember, like, you could go to, the supermarkets, Woolworths, all those type of stores, and they'd have the bins of candies, and they used to have the little butterscotch round discs in the, like, golden yellow cellophane wrappers. I loved those when I was a kid, and I pick up a note of that in there. So it's like this, but a little richer. It has better performance, about the same longevity that I can tell so far, but with that butterscotch added note. So if you like that, I definitely would recommend it. Give it a smell and see how you like it. It's fun. It smells good. It'd be a great, like, nice little date night fragrance. You're going to, like, carnival, a fair, out to a picnic, somewhere outside, and you can kind of get that fun, sweet, girly smell wafting around you. I think it'd be nice. And the last one I was sent also. Viva La Juicy was not messing around with I think they're re-promoting their fragrances at Ulta or something. So they sent me the Juicy Couture Sucre version or flanker. So let me open that up. Sorry if you can hear that. This is the one I assumed I would like the least because just the name told me it was going to be super cloyingly sweet. And again, the bottles, they don't skimp out on the packaging. Like, it feels solid. It feels heavy. It's doing a lot. It's in the little cupcake wrapper with a little frosting dripping down and the little lacy bow with the polka dots. So I wasn't expecting much from this one, but I wanted to try it because I was getting the other two. This one might be my favorite, surprisingly. And I didn't think it would be because of the note of, I can't remember what note there was in there. Maybe, there's like a mandarin note, but there's also a cacao or cocoa note in there. I don't like chocolate in my fragrances, and I do not like chocolate and fruit mixed together just in my real life. It's just awful to me. I don't know what it does, but I like chocolate just fine. I like fruit just fine. If you put them together, it's just the most awful combination that I've ever tasted. I don't know why I don't like it because it always looks so good, and people seem to enjoy it so much. So when I've smelled fragrances that have that chocolate fruit combo, I've hated them. I actually really, really, really like this. Out of the three, let me adjust here. Out of these three, I think this flanker was my favorite. I have to test it out some more to really be sure. But to me, it had the best projection, best performance, better longevity, and the scent, it just had a little something extra. It was really, really nice. So I'm excited to have all three of those fragrances that I thought were going to be kind of like smell it, review it, and then pass it along. So we'll see which ones I end up keeping, but yeah, they're fun to have. I'm excited, and I'm always excited when I get sent stuff, especially because I didn't have to buy it myself, and I can use my money for something else. So now let's move on to the fragrances I purchased myself. The first one I have here is Mon Guerlain, and this is the EDP. This was on sale at Sephora, and I think there was some type of points multiplier. So I just picked up the small little 1 ml bottle because I'm not very familiar with this scent. But, you know, it's a classic. Everybody talks about it, raves about it. With some of the notes in there, I think there's like a licorice note in there I was not sure about. I do not like black licorice. I like red licorice, but not black licorice. But I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and give it a try because I don't think I've heard anybody say they hate it. I've heard people say it's okay, they like it, it's pretty, maybe it's not for them, but I've never heard anybody say it was just funky, nasty, bad. So I thought, you know, let me get a little bit of perfume history up in here, and it was a really good price. So I picked that up, and I'm excited to try it out and experiment it. I spritzed it on a tester spray, but that didn't sound right. A tester strip. Yeah, there we go. But not on my skin. So we'll see how I like that. Next is the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Extradose. I've already posted a video reviewing this. It is on my April perfume tray. And I got the 100 ml bottle. I have worn this a couple times already. I really like it. It smells good. I'm excited to experiment with it this month and really get to know it better. And yeah, I got it at Ulta. They were doing a points multiplier on it, and then I got like a really good I think top cashback or something cashback deal on it. So I actually got 15% off plus like 1,300 points from Ulta when I purchased it. So couldn't pass that up. The last one that I purchased for myself is Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. I had the little one to test it out. Didn't think I'd like it, but I was curious about it. Loved it. And got the full big 100 ml bottle. This one, I had a Sephora $100 gift card perk thing, so I used that. So I ended up paying $38 for it. So I thought that was a really good deal. I'm excited to have a full bottle. This fragrance surprised me. I thought it would be too sweet, too cloying. I did not think I would like that jelly bean and whatever other candy note was in here. Let's see, does it say? Bubblegum. Yeah, the bubblegum really had me nervous. But, I mean, this might be trying to fight for one of my top Kayali fragrance spots. It's fabulous. I really, really, really enjoy it. It's much more complex in the whole thing, opening mid to the dry down, than you would think it would be for the name and type of like the campaign that they posted for it. It's a really well done in my opinion, but not a safe blind buy. So definitely if you can get a sample, try it out first, because you don't want to waste your money on something you don't like. And the last fragrance I have for this haul, I'm running out of space here. This was actually a birthday gift to me from my boyfriend. This is from Initio, and this is Paragon. This is a fragrance that I tried out. We went to the mall like probably sometime last year, or maybe even in 2023. I can't remember. And we walked by a Cos bar, and I popped in, and it comes in the standard thing here, and tried it on. I just put a little spritz on. I had never smelled it before, but I was curious about it. I wasn't sure I'd like it because of the note structure, and it was so interesting. It wasn't like oh my gosh, I love this, I have to have it, but we both couldn't stop sniffing my wrist. There was something very alluring about it. It smelled fresh, but it also smelled kind of deep and mysterious. And then I love woody fragrances. There was a nice woody note in here, and then the plum that comes through. So I was curious. My boyfriend's like, buy it. It smells great. I think you should get it now. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me try to get a little sample of it first. But I just kept forgetting and forgetting. Anyway, it's this year for my birthday. He got it for me. And I've worn it once. And it smells so good. I am so glad to have this in my collection. I have to test it out more, really kind of compare it. There's something about it that there's like a note or a vibe that reminds me of Musk Therapy. They don't smell the same, but there's a similar type of vibe to it, which makes sense. You know, they're all in the Hedonist collection. But I'm really, really excited to add this one to my collection. I just saw that they have the new one coming out, Power Self. It sounds really good, so I want to get my nose on that one. But I'm excited to have a new Initio. So many fragrances here in my collection. So this was actually a pretty big haul. This was, again, a lot of these I didn't purchase myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things were sent to me for review. I got like a couple, like a free gift, birthday gift. These 3 are the ones I purchased for myself. And I'm excited for these little samples to test out these fragrances. And I'm really liking this scent. I've already ordered a couple more samples from House of Beau to test out. If there are other fragrances are like this one, I'm probably going to be adding quite a few of those to my collection at some point. If you have any recommendations for me, please leave them down in the comments below. I've gotten some really great ones from people in the comments, and I appreciate it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.